Welcome to Star Citizen and a preview. Today we take a look at Orison, the cloud city of the gas planet Crusader. And here we see the first moving images, which show an apparently almost finished version. One of the most interesting places on Orison is without a doubt the Cloud View Center. We have not yet been able to enjoy such a view. The pastel cherry blossom trees automatically create an elegant look, which is somehow calming at the same time. And the element of air is omnipresent in this cloud city. The design of the buildings here is already clearly reminiscent of the design language of the Crusader Industries creations based here. Because Crusader Industries had its headquarters here, where among other things the Star Runner, Star Lifter, the Starliner or combat variations of the RS series are built and developed. And these first impressions convey for me a cloud utopia that conveys a purity and reminds me personally somehow of cities like Singapore. The creature known as the space whale, which is supposed to live in the clouds on Crusader, also has a distinctly Asian touch from me, which however fits perfectly into the image of Orison. And with the implementation of this new cloud metropolis in a later game version, we will then very quickly make acquaintance with the spawn hubs there. Here we can expect no major differences compared to the other spawn areas, but here at last in New Babbage, again a very own design was implemented, which immediately shows that you wake up on Orison. And discoveries we will probably also be able to make, even if they might not be quite as shiny and reassuring. I'm already looking forward to Orison, but what do you think about it? In complete contrast to the highly polished and clean Orison, the second part is about, well, it's about dirt, grime and the look of a 14-year-old used car. Because with the optical feedback system, which passes on a visible feedback to us depending on the duration of use and type, we are offered a clear optical immersion, which simply makes our ships look more credible. And if you immediately have the tough in your head, why such a small detail instead of bug fixes and new game content? Yes, I can understand you, but after there are many specialized teams working on the game development, they also bring new content, and creating and implementing minor visual improvements is just easier than quickly finish server meshing or iCache, especially since a graphic designer is probably a bad bug fixer for program code. Nevertheless, it is a new and, in my opinion, good game content, even if I would also like to see fixed bugs or major innovations. But for me, part of Star Citizen is the enormous level of detail and the sometimes breathtaking immersion. But what do you think about it? I'm looking forward to your opinions and comments on the two topics, either directly under the video or with us in the Discord. I say goodbye until next time, and say as always, see you in the verse.